Okay, what are your memories of Yom Kippur?
I remember as a child, of course, that was a fast day. We didn't eat. And, of course, we went to synagogue and in the morning, and we stayed in synagogue most of the day. And then, you know, went back in the evening when the Yom Kippur was over to celebrate the end of Yom Kippur.
What would you want to tell people about Yom Kippur?
Well, of course, it's the Jewish holiest day of the year. It's interesting, too, because this year, Yom Kippur comes out on a Shabbat. And it's the only holiday that you can actually fast on a Shabbat. And so, because it's considered a Shabbatim, in other words, a Sabbath of Sabbaths. So, it's allowed to be fasting during that time, where normally you would not fast on a Sabbath.
O pardon the iniquities of this people, according to thy abundant kindness, even as you have forgiven this people ever since they left Egypt, through Yeshua the Messiah.
Well, this is the day that God himself set aside as the Day of Atonement. It's the day in which God cleansed all of the sins of all of the nation of Israel every year, and it represents the great atonement that was made when Jesus took his blood into the heavenlies after he rose from the dead and applied it on the mercy seat in heaven, and made possible for us eternal redemption through his blood. So this is the highest day of all days in the year. It's the highest of all of the high holy days in the Jewish world, and for us as well as Christians. Adonai hu ha-Elohim. The Lord, he is God.
The Lord, he is God.